How you doing, friends? It's a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon my time. I got out of bed this morning after plowing snow. You know, you go in, you plow, and you come home, you go in and plow, you do your thing there. And then when you get home, you're so tired you can't sleep. You know the deal. Oh, my goodness sakes. I caved in about 11 o'clock. I went to sleep. I just got up. Tomorrow's a new day. It is what it is. Oh, Bob Black. It is what it is. You're listening and paying attention to me on everything I do, and I'm showing you something. When I ask you for advice, I'm listening to you. Thank you. Wonderful comments. I did notice some extra thumbs down there. Maybe I deserve that. Don't think things are going to change radical. They're just going to be radical. Okay? I've always tried to get 4, maybe 5 videos of saws and stuff a week. This is what my intentions was. And sometimes I can get a little more than that. It's because when you're working right here in this shop, it does take a little time to make videos. But you guys want them, I'm going to give them to you. We did make a name change just so that we can cover a broader base. The Iron Horse. Okay? Everybody knows who that is? That's it right there. No more of that. That's all. You're going to get just as many chainsaw videos. You may get more because you'll see your saws built. You'll see them run in the woods. This is what has to happen. That guarantees good saws. That guarantees I have a lot more fun. Chainsaws are fun. Let's say that peach ice cream is your favorite ice cream in the whole world, and that's all you ever ate was peach ice cream. You know what I'm saying. Let's experience the love, man. Let's experience the life. 2-strokes are fun to build. They all have a commonality. They really do. Any videos that's non-chainsaw are going to be an extra video on a day, or on a day when I normally wouldn't put a video up. It'll be an extra video. Anything outside, it takes a lot of editing, planning and stuff. So let's say last weekend we went and did something. It might be 2 weeks before you see that. It just might, just because it takes a little while. And I'll put them up as extras. I'm listening. Thanks. Appreciate it. Welcome, new subscribers. I want to talk to you about this right here. This is actually a snowmobile engine. Yeah, I think there's quite a few already know what one this one is. Polaris 600 Triple. They're kind of known to be like the pickup truck engine for snowmobiles. They're not really a performance engine. There's some that think they are, but they're not. But guess what you can do with things like this? Once you get past the problems in the crank and get the oil system straightened out, get an extra bearing on the clutch side, because you gotta have 2 bearings on these. That's something I already know. And they're a pin crankshaft, so you gotta deal with that and mold the crank after you get everything put back together. The cool thing is there's a wide array of pistons that's much lighter and stronger than these factory ones. And you know, these got that little dome like all the old dirt bikes. And yeah, a bridge. Well, guess what? In this particular thing, that bridge staying in there. I ain't taking that bridge out. We might make it flow a little better. Now, when you get done porting something like this, and we'll get just a little more compression, doesn't need a lot more, just a little more out of this, and then you get your carbs right, something like this can turn into a real fun ride. Real fun. I'm actually excited about doing that. We got a couple of them, these motors here. We're gonna take one of them apart, and this one is already apart. And there's some really cool things we can do with these. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this build when we do it, when we show it. I gotta get the saws done first. I'm behind on saws. When all your saws are out, we're gonna get into these little projects like this. dirt bike motors. I got a couple I'm going to build for me. If you're interested, I'll show some of the build or all the build on them. A couple of you harebrained guys that got to take a dirt bike motor and build a chainsaw out of it. All right. What about an early Honda 125? I have one of them that's air cooled. Yeah. I think by the time we got done, I probably ended up having to machine a set of cases and one thing and the other to do something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool to have a 125cc chainsaw with reeds. Make it look like a chainsaw. That's a something. Let's say that's a what if. Let's call that one a what if. Okay, I am paying attention. I know what you want. Format's not going to change other than there will be additions. If you are not interested in motorsports or dirt bikes or band or whatever more we come up with, you don't have to watch them. You don't. The interesting thing about a community like this, we all get to know each other. Look at the comments. Goodness sakes, that last video when I asked you, hey, what do you think, guys? Had over 300 comments. Over 300. That's a lot. I mean, we got 10% of you commented. We got a fair amount of thumbs up. YouTube kind of rates you on your thumbs up, or thumbs down. They all add in the same group. It don't matter which one it is. But yeah, you at least reacted to the video. What they watch more than anything is how many minutes of viewing. Okay. You guys that are subscribers, believe it or not, represent 10.6% of the views. You guys are loyal. You're the target. You're who I want. This is important to me. But for whatever reason, we have a very large number of people that's not subscribing, clicks on a video, and only watches a minute or two. That's what I know. I know that's what happens. Well, I know that most of you watch, unless something happens, somebody comes to the door, the phone rings or whatever, you watch the videos, all your subscribers. You're my value target right there. Let's reel in the people that watch other stuff and get them interested too. Now, the dirt bike, the band, stuff like that. Storytime with Uncle Harv fit in the same category as the dirt bikes and the band. 25% less views. But they watched 3/4 of it. Interesting. So, I'm not going to pay too much attention to demographics when I got you people on my side, all right? I'm just letting you know where things are. That we have to look at our future. Where are we headed with this? We're going to be doing this for a long time. Till these poor fingers just can't do it. And my eyes go buggy and fall out of my head and one thing and another. Besides the fact I love working on 2-strokes. That's why something like this, it's a fun build. This is real fun for me. And no, we're not making a chainsaw out of this. I already know what you're thinking. Not going to happen. Oh, yeah. The thing is, it's light. It is. It's light. You can do it. You need a big clutch, though. You can come up with something. But we're not going to do that. Would be fun. I love listening to these old triples. I used to have an old Triumph Trident. I had a Bonneville, too, at the same time. Triumph Bonneville. That old Triumph Trident, I got that from a guy he was Australian. He was hilarious. He sold that to me because he got sick of having the center cylinder go out every time he went on a long trip with it. Who's going to go on a long trip with a Triumph? Even back then. Well, I fixed that motor. I'd learned some lessons on triples before, because they had triples in snowmobiles a long time ago. Some of you remember some of them. I can't remember them exactly, but you guys will remember some of them early ones. And what they used to do is overbore that center cylinder just a little bit. Because when that got hot, that'd get right up tight on that piston. It smoked a little bit when he first started it, but once that temperature come up, boom, ring seat, everything was good. It come right in. I think it was something like 2 thousandths or something extra. I think it was like 3 1/4 thousandths is what it ended up being. So we did that to that old Triumph Trident. Boy, I tell you what, I run that around for probably 2 years during the summer. It was a good bike. I put the money in making it look pretty. And you know what he did? He come back to me darn near crying one day. He said, Harvey, will you please sell me my bike back? I'll entertain it. So I did. I let him have it. I sold it to him. And I bet he still got the darn thing. Because he told me he had that bike since it was new. And he was just sick of the darn thing acting up. Well, we have a similar problem with snowmobile engines. You have to reroute the cooling a little bit on these. They did a pretty good job from the factory. Polaris knows what they're doing. They have that coming from the center, which you can see here's your water outlet. And but we got another trick to get more cooling. And we're going to see what we get out of this old girl. But tomorrow is a new day. We are going to try, when we're dropping timber, doing some of this with drone footage. Wouldn't that be cool to have a drone way out there in a tree? Yeah, we got an upgraded camera, an extra one, so now we got 3 real good ones. We're going to get more views of the same thing happening. We're going to start playing with that right here in the shop, too, more views, because I got some videos that we're going to have to edit. You already know that I just do what I'm doing here, boom, boom, throw it up from the phone. If I made a mistake, what do you do? It is what it is, huh? There you go, Bill. There you go. I want to give a little shout out to Bill's dad. Bobby. Oh, man. Bill Block's what I'm talking about. Bobby Block. Yeah, I see you smiling there. Good for you. I think you're 86. You're a young bull yet. I'll bet you're a hellraiser just like your boy, Bobby. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to talk to you about it. Good for you. We are going to do a piston in our 86 Honda CR 500. You don't run them a long time. They were good horsepower. Them dirt bikes were. You don't run them a long time. You better throw another piston in that. You better do them quicker than some bikes. They wrap right up. Those of you that don't want to watch that, I'll do that as an extra video. We are building Wednesday, starting in the afternoon, a white top 61 Husqvarna. Yep, we're going to do it. I should have been doing it a week ago, but life keeps getting in the way. And I got all my little brush fires put out pretty much. And we're going to go from there. We've got several saws apart yet. I'm going to slow down on the builds, get more videos. I got a lot of stuff I want to show you guys what I run into that'll help you out. So we're not taking saws till March. I'll guarantee you that. I want to make a better channel for all of you with more information, more facts. Directly, we have a tuning video for a chainsaw. I don't know which day. That actually might, if I do it the same day as the 61 build, I might do that as a second video. I don't know how that's going to work, but I tested it a little bit doing 2 videos in one day for a bit, which you guys noticed that, didn't you? It don't seem to affect the views. They still get the same amount of views. Okay, if that's the way it's going to be, when I just got so much I want to share with you that we might have some days put up 3 videos. And I think that's awesome. As long as that's what you guys want. You get what you want here. If you see something you don't like, either don't watch it or tell me about it, man. But be polite, That way, yeah, you hurt my feelings, but I don't want you to hurt somebody else's feelings, get some kind of crap show started in the comments. A couple of you have been telling stories in the comments. I love them. Freaking love it. That's my entertainment. When I'm sitting here a lot of times, I'm reading through the comments. I need to get a big screen TV up here so I can see shit. Shirts. Sorry. You got to slip once in a while, don't you? Yeah, I try not to, but, you know, there are little kids listening. Just tell them I said shirt. And we'll got to go with that. You're important. Bless you. Just bless you. Boy, that was a neat little storm we had. We got another one coming in next weekend. Oh my God, I don't want to plow snow anymore. Oh, Jeff, I'll plow for you, buddy. I'll help you. Okay, here's the deal. When we get them weekends, yeah, you see the poor little bags in her eyes? Oh, I earned them. Trust me. I did. I earned them. We're going to cover a local racetrack probably twice this year in a local dirt track. And it's we'll get it from the infield, some of the views, some of them in the pits, and meet the drivers, that kind of thing. That's going to be an extra video, obviously. This is going to be fun. Give it a chance. I think you'll like it. Let me tell you about a school bus story. I really was going to jump a school bus, but I think I better tell you what the deal was. Now, you guys must think I'm some kind of nut for even saying that, and I probably was, but I had this little skit worked out. What I was going to do, we're going to go around with a measuring tape, and I was going to measure height and length and width and say, no, that's not the one, that's not the one. And I'll tell you what we was actually going to do, and because you better know. I might be crazy, but I ain't stupid. And at my age, nah, that ain't going to happen. At Christmas time, I seen this lady in a department store. She had about this 3 foot long, friggin' all metal school bus with opening doors and stuff, and it looked just as real as life. And what I was gonna do is set that up with a camera with it. You would have known instantly that was a frickin' toy. Just do a little poop over it, you know, just one of them little 4 or 5 foot jumps, you know. You're only up about 3 feet, you know. Yeah, that's nothing. That's what my plan is. So I let the cat out of the bag, so I can't do that one. But if you see me where you think I'm going to do something harebrained, just watch it. It's not going to be what you think it is. Or maybe it is. Let's find out. Goodbye.